It's Krystal Klei here. Let's talk about that forecast for your Christmas Eve. Right now, radar and satellite shows us it's actually pretty nice outside. This is not a bad start to the day for the last-minute shoppers and for the travelers out there, including myself. I'm traveling later today, and this is a much better and welcome picture that we're looking at for those who will be heading out. We've got some clouds overhead, I think, through the morning hours. We'll have a mix of clouds and sunshine, and then more clouds as we go later into the day, because you see this blanket of clouds ahead of this. Yeah, that's all snow that's falling, stretching from about Omaha to just approaching Chicago. This is going to move past our area. Now, temperatures are going to be kind of borderline, for some to see a little bit of snow and for many to see rain instead overnight. So while we wake up on Christmas morning, this will be out. There's a chance a few of us will see some flakes kind of stuck to the grass, making it a white Christmas. Let's look at highs for today. Mid-40s for many of us, so this isn't a terribly impressive day, especially compared to yesterday when some of us were in the 60s. We'll be at 45 in Philly, Delaware, and the shore. A little cooler for areas like the suburbs and Lehigh Valley. Let's run through our Christmas Eve night. So about 4 o'clock, those mid-40s, the best we've got, and we're starting to see a little bit more cloud coverage. We are dry through around 6 p.m. Temperatures starting to fall to about 41 degrees, and then upper 30s are possible by about 10 o'clock at night. This is where we are borderline. I think we'll see mostly rain, but could we see a few snowflakes mixing in, especially if you're just north of the city, getting into the suburbs and definitely Lehigh Valley and Berks? Yes, that's where the chance is better for some snow. We're not talking a lot, maybe an inch or so at best before this moves out. Hour by hour model, we go throughout the daytime hours, and then we'll get into tonight and show you that chance for rain and snow. So there we are at 2 o'clock this afternoon. Most of us are in the 40s out there. We're going to stay in the 40s with that wind coming in from the east. It keeps us cooler than yesterday. You just can't warm up the way we did yesterday when you have an east wind. Yesterday it was a west wind, so that helped us out quite a bit. So there we are at 8 o'clock at night. Now you see this particular model gives that rain snow line just to the north of Philadelphia. So we're talking the Pennsylvania suburbs, Lehigh Valley, Berks County with a chance of snow. Now these temperatures are very borderline, near freezing in Allentown, a little bit above in Pottstown. So this is why it's not going to be much snow. The ground's going to be a little warm, so it will likely melt in most. This is why it's not a big event, but we are watching that line kind of boost up a bit as the winds start to shift. So once we get that push from the ocean water, temperatures will be again a little warmer, and the chances that you'll see snow farther north. But areas like the Pocono is going to get a few flakes falling throughout the earliest hours of Christmas morning. Everything is out Christmas morning itself, though. 6 a.m. people are starting to wake up, see what Santa brought under the tree, and we are going to have dry conditions. Temperatures that are only going to be in the 30s through the daytime, though. This is at 12:30, about 35 for Philadelphia and 32 in Pottstown, and then we will start to cool down by 8 o'clock at night down into the 20s out there. Gusts tomorrow are going to be a big problem. That's going to make it feel colder by a long shot than it actually is. We could see gusts up to 50 miles per hour in the afternoon, which may also lead to some damage if you're leaving decorations outside. So a heads up, a very windy and cold Christmas. Here's that 10-day on 10, only 38, but feeling like the 20s. And then look at this cold blast that hits and sticks. We're talking temps only in the 30s and 20s for highs. Chance of snow Friday into Saturday.